Hey there, Pisces. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for your patience regarding my move. Marcel and I are now here on the East Coast, and yeah, we are settling in, and everything's going as it goes after you move. So, yeah, I want to go ahead and get into your reading for I want to say the first portion of July 2021, but it's really not. It's almost the middle of July 2021. But this is what my time frame is allowed. So let's get into it, okay? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you, okay? Hang on, I'm going to stick these back in. I don't feel that those are ready. In fact, I'm going to shuffle more. All right, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July 2021. Show me energy for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers also, if they need to be here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces, July 2021, please. Messages for Pisces. Celtic cross for Pisces, please. All right, so thank you for that. Thank you. So the first card out we have is the Eight of Cups. Here you go, Pisces. The Eight of Cups can talk about a lot of things, but generally it is one of leaving a situation. You may have left a situation so that you can heal your energy, heal yourself. You know, for some of you, okay, so take my situation, an example. I'm a Pisces too. Four of Swords here. Some of you may have had to have left a situation perhaps to recuperate somewhere else, you know. That may be something for some of you. But generally, this energy is realizing that a situation has reached a point where, whether it's a job, whether it's with a person, committed relationship, family, friends, whatever it may be, there's an element here where a situation is just, it's not fulfilling you anymore. It could be for a lot of reasons, you know. Emotional dissatisfaction is generally the reason. And it feels like you've put a lot of effort into this connection or this situation, enough to know that it's time to go. And so you're honoring that here, Pisces, which I like, you know. It seems like there's a lot of the readings this time around have had this kind of strange energy of people who are not willing to communicate their feelings or the way that they truly see something. And it goes against them. It fights against them. And it just restricts them and allows them to stay in a situation that is subpar or past its prime or past a level of safety, you know, and they still maintain it because they're afraid to communicate, or perhaps it is very dangerous to communicate, you know, whatever it may be. But a lot of it is like staying in something because we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or we don't want to come across the wrong way. Well, it's like, well, isn't that coming across the wrong way? Like if you like stay in a relationship for so long, even though it's past its prime, or like just ready to be done, and like somebody's like, well, no, I won't get out of this because I don't want to hurt their feelings, or, you know. That's interesting. I'm a Pisces here, and I'm going to throw this out there. You know, nobody knows this about me, but like my last relationship, apparently he was not interested in being in it, you know, for a year of our relationship, the span of our relationship, the last year. He wasn't really interested in being there, but he didn't want to hurt me, because he told me, he's like, I don't want to hurt you. You're a good person. I don't want to hurt you. So I didn't say anything, but like also kind of kept me around for sex. And I'm like, At least that's what it felt like. He may have not done that intentionally. And I do believe that he's got a good heart, you know, but he did also string me along for a year where, you know, we could have parted ways and had other things happen, you know, different stuff could have happened. So all I'm trying to say here is that sometimes when we prolong situations that we know we want an out for, it keeps us stuck in that situation that we don't want to be in. And it also keeps that person kind of held hostage in a way because, well, hell, why don't they deserve the truth? And what could they do with their time and energy and their emotions if they weren't in that situation, if they weren't supposed to be in that, you know? So I just, the whole conversation was started about karma on one of the comments, and I appreciate that they did because it sparked a lot of thought for me, but also it's been kind of an interesting, you know, twinge in the readings. It's thrown a certain flavor into the readings where I see it very clearly, and it seems to be happening like for a few people or a few groups of signs. So very interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going though. Sorry. I've had, if I feel jumpy, I have had 3 cups of tea. I don't drink caffeine generally, and I've been wanting to, and I'm doing fine. I just, yeah, I feel a bit more buzzed than anything. It's nice. It's a little gentle caffeine buzz. I think it kind of helps my mind sharpen up a little bit too. Show me the 8 of Cups. Or I'm sorry, the obstacle. Good Lord, I'm all over the place. Maybe I should ease up on the caffeine. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have the King of Cups coming out here as the obstacle. Bottom of this deck, the reading for this, the energy at the base of this reading is the Page of Pentacles. Wow, my words. So much for mental clarity. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card here. With this, some of you may be in a situation where we have already left a situation or experience where somebody was having a difficult time communicating their feelings or expressing their heart. The King of Cups generally communicates an energy of somebody who's emotionally present and wanting to be there, even though they may not show all of their emotions on their sleeve, you know, or wear them on their sleeve. It's somebody that at least is there and is loving and is in love, you know, and more so geared towards trying to emotionally be present. But like, we already have somebody here that's walked away, whether this is you or a person, because somebody wasn't able to open up about themselves, you know, and this was all based upon an opportunity given the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could have been you giving to somebody or somebody giving to you, but something here wasn't met. Judgment being at the bottom of the deck tells me that there is a lot of consideration into the next phase of this, and that's kind of what this feels like, a next phase situation. If that is not what you want to hear, then definitely click off, because it feels like it's going to talk about continuing, at least getting to know somebody, or at least the process of a true elimination if this person comes into your life, or moving forward with them. Who knows? So show me here the past energy for the sign of Pisces, please. You have the Page of Cups coming out here, Pisces. Yeah, and the Strength card here at the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me that somebody definitely did receive there was a connection here where somebody received an opportunity being presented, but we were denied. You know, there was a denial here. For this to be in the past, it tells me that something was not taken, something was not accepted, and we've had to move away from a situation. And it feels too that we've had to move away from a situation that has been emotionally difficult to deal with, just because whoever walked away saw the potential in the beginning. They saw the potential of like a budding connection, and it boiled down to somebody being afraid to be open about their feelings, step into their emotions, be available for love. Perhaps this was somebody that needed to walk away from something to actually do that, and maybe that was what was, you know, not moving along. But however it is for everybody, you know, we can move on. Let's go ahead and see the present energy for Pisces. Wow. Am I supposed to keep these both up there? Both up there? Both up? No. No? Okay. I'm I'm supposed to keep these both up here. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Devil at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is Capricorn energy. Somebody with a heavy Capricorn energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Mars maybe. So now you have 3 kings here, okay? But I feel the energy of this is more so the obstacle of the King of Cups, coming into understanding or the awareness or the acceptance of something, needing to communicate their feelings. Perhaps they've left the situation. God, these storylines sound so similar over and over again, but this is how it feels. I don't know. Being able to communicate something here, I feel that there's been a head and heart decision that has been kind of like waffled over forever. And I feel that that's like stinging somebody, or like, what is that little quote? Like, are your ears burning when somebody talks about you? Well, the situation has been going. It's almost as if their like head is burning or something, like they need to get it out or done with. The King of Pentacles being presented here as well. I feel that there is a level of acceptance, but also stability moving forward. This can also be somebody that through their blocked off energy, perhaps they decided to soothe themselves through, I don't find that soothing maybe, but working really hard, like just kind of obsessively. That could also be an energy that this is communicating as well. You have this Devil at the bottom of the deck. So when you present the Devil being here as the underlying energy for both of these cards coming out, yes, Capricorn energy, but now we have to think of like the semi-toxic traits of each one, because this talks about toxic traits, codependencies, situations that are problematic. You know, how do we have these kind of like obsessive, compulsive, you know, ties to these things? And so, you know, barricading ourselves, becoming so distant that we're a man, no man is an island, or like, you know, it's so distant that things are just completely gone here. And then this, it's almost as if like we are, you know, trying to control something, but through like attention to finance, or like attention to business, or like go. You know, it's this energy personified, but in kind of an underturned, not so great way. And when I say not so great is because it negates situations, and it also keeps somebody very stuck. But that's their own doing. Show me future energy for sign of Pisces, please. Because you have 3 cards here. Okay, so I'm getting messages to like keep them all together. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords here. So this is a lot of direction change, communication, difference in opinion, understanding. Bottom of the deck here, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So the underlying energy for this is one of communication, being open to becoming on the same page. Whoever this feminine energy is, I feel that there's a definite feminine and masculine aspect to this. It could be same-sex relationship, but whoever is embodying this, just, you know, read it accordingly, or, you know what I mean. With the Queen of Wands here, though, this energy is very much very attractive at this point. I almost feel like this person's hungry for this. And in an interesting way, I feel that this person, the Queen of Wands, they are taking on a position of power that perhaps, I feel that this is very tantalizing to this aspect of this person here. I do want to say, I don't know if this is regarding business. I don't know if it's regarding whatever, but there's something here that this energy is picking up on that feels very attractive in kind of a power play way. Some of you, this is also a father figure, perhaps stepping in to protect their baby. But I also feel that this is, and that's for a teeny few of you, I feel that this is more, this Queen of Wands is more so being their own protector, being their own protector, doing what they need to do, and like knowing that they look good or feel good or that they seem that they are good, and kind of flaunting it a little bit, and that's nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's healthy. I feel, especially if somebody's treated you poorly or walked away or like something like this, and now they're like, can I have a cup of sugar? Yeah. Like, listen, fucker, here you go. Have some Splenda. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe I shouldn't drink tea. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't drink tea. Here I go again. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't drink tea before readings. I mean, I don't feel it's affecting the reading itself. I just feel like I'm a little more jumpy. Yeah, I feel there's like a stubborn energy here with the Queen of Wands in regard to this. Open to communication and connection, but very stubborn in how we go along with it, especially with the Queen of Swords here at the end of this. And we still haven't even gotten to the, where you are in yourself, who's coming to you, what's coming to you, hopes, fears, concerns, and the outcome. So, wow, a lot of very powerful energy here, something that may be a bit scary, but also, stand within this. This is really healthy energy. I feel that both of you have grown through this. I kind of wonder if like this energy started out as like the Queen of Cups energy, very loving, over nurturing, always there for this person. And maybe they didn't see the opportunity of that. And now through this experience or separation, this person has grown into somebody who's incredibly powerful within themselves, but also somebody who is seen as very powerful. Very discerning here. So let's go ahead and find out what is going on with you. Where are you at, Pisces? What's your energy? What's the energy of Pisces in all of this? Wow, you keep getting multiples. Okay, I feel like I need to take them. There you are. You have the Death card, the Sun, and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. So this is where you're at within yourself. I don't know if you see that or not. I hope you can see that in the reading. Can you? Let me see. Oy vey, you can't even see anything. Shit. Well, it's okay. So here for where you're at in yourself, I feel here, Pisces, I like this a lot. This is telling me that through a transitional period here with the Eight of Cups, you allowed something to pass away. You allowed something to die, to change completely. It got buried. And through that, I feel like there's been a huge understanding of who you are now, which I'm kind of feeling like this is this Queen of Wands, Emperor energy all wrapped in one, like the very beautiful feminine, and then, or at least the very like, I don't know, fiery feminine energy, and then like this very, I don't want to say masculine, but like also just somebody that is very in their power and it radiates, and also very, very discerning person who's willing to listen, but also pays attention to the facts of themselves and what they've been through. I like that you've been through this period of change and transition here with this Death card and the Eight of Cups. It led to a significant level of growth in you. This card is upright here, the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who has healed emotionally, okay? Somebody who is in themselves, feeling themselves, nurturing their creative aspects, nurturing their mind, being available for life in its totality. Ooh, that is a tough contender, Pisces, if somebody's trying to get in on that, because I almost feel like this is like worth its weight in gold, this experience, being able to like be fully within yourself and like totally loving it. Magician at the bottom of the deck for this energy where you're at in yourself, Pisces. So it's telling me that there is a lot of opportunity for you to have so much more in your life. I'm not saying that this person shouldn't be in your experience, but what I'm saying is that you need to be very mindful in how you weigh the pros and cons and how this goes. Okay? So what is coming towards Pisces, please? Yeah, there's indecision here. Indecision, most definitely. This card was in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I made it right, but this is the Five of Wands in reverse. This can talk about ending conflict. You know, in some instances, it can talk about ramping it up, like even more conflict that's become problematic to the point of like fighting or over exerting the energy over each other. So you have to be the right one or the one that wins. But with this, it's conflict, you know. This is conflictual energy, and what's coming at you is this Four of Pentacles. So the need to withdraw, the need to withhold your energy, the need to, you know, really decide. And what is this providing you? Maybe somebody has grown, maybe somebody has changed, but that doesn't mean you have to match them, does it? If you want to, I'm sure you can. It's an opportunity that's literally, from what I can see, being presented here. But I feel like you have a lot to think about, and I think what you're thinking about is you. And I think it's wonderful. What's your progress, you know? Okay, so that's what's coming towards you. What is the hopes and fears in this situation here for Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Can we get everybody on the plate? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Hopes, fears, concerns, worries. Do I connect with this person? Do I build a stable connection with this person? Is this something for me? Is this what I want? That's a concern. That's a hope. That's a fear. That's a worry. There's a lot to process with that. And it's being presented here. So there's a significant change that is going in a very significant direction. Balance, temperance at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, it's interesting. I just did a reading for Aquarius where it's like somebody was denying a beautiful opportunity. And I feel that this is kind of the same way, but it's for different reasons. In Aquarius's reading, somebody was denying an opportunity that was like divinely guided towards them because of like fear of like religion or family or tradition or like community or something like that. And it was a problem for them. And they allowed that to be persistent, and they ended up forfeiting a relationship. And in this reading, I have the situation where it's like you're being presented something here, Pisces, but there's also really an opportunity to look at it from all angles and see if this is something that you genuinely want, because it feels like while this may have been in the past, you know, it also feels that you've been able to change yourself considerably through it. I'm not talking about like, oh, day by day I got better. I'm talking about like you did like an emotional, mental, like almost even spiritual overhaul with this. It's like you've gone through the trenches here, Pisces, and this is something to be proud of, and it's something to accept, you know? Like when you go through such a harsh thing, like accept that sometimes things end to transform into a completely different situation. This offers you such a different experience here, Pisces. Such happiness on your plate. And it could be both ways. It could be happiness in both situations. It really depends. But I'm feeling here somebody has more choice, and the choice that they choose is, I mean, it feels likely that they will choose themselves. But there's like two choices here, and they're both really good, it feels. It does. It feels like they're both really good, at least at this point, you know, or where they came from, they're good now. Outcome energy for Pisces, please. Seven of Pentacles here. This is a lot of weighing the mind. Here we have the Two of Swords, so somebody who's very much on the fence, about what they go forward with. The Seven of Pentacles is very much about, it's not necessarily indecision, but it's coming to the decision of most prudent choice possible. You know, do I continue to put into something that maybe didn't give to me? Do I put into something now that I have to have the trust that they will put into me? Do I give into something that, frankly, perhaps deters me from my path that I'm currently on and enjoying? I almost feel like you're kind of enjoying your life right now, Pisces, or you're in a position that you're better suited to entertain what you need. Sometimes okay, so I'm being told to like put this in here. Sometimes when we entertain people, we lose ourselves in them. We give everything of ourselves away to them. And it's done with a sense of love and nurturing and to be there and to show that you care. And that's genuine. But I think sometimes that can be a lot for people and they don't know exactly how to process that, especially if they have a difficulty with their heart and their head, and how they process things is through avoidance, avoidance of the topic, but it helps them in other areas of their life, but negates the situation at hand. I feel like you guys are doing really good. I feel like there's a lot of question in regard to like, why do I need to do this? And maybe it will be good, but why? I'm having a good time right now, And if you're not, figure out why that is too. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot to decide here with this Two of Swords. So I'm going to put this down. Let's go ahead and clarify this reading for you guys. Show me the 8. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you have the Queen of... I'm sorry, I feel like there's no light in here. You guys can see this, right? Okay, I think that's okay. I don't like the light. Here's the Queen of Swords here for this energy. So... there was a lot, I feel, that was left to be desired in the past, and you were able to separate your heart and your mind from it. I'm also feel, okay, so that message is very interesting because it's like, what I heard was, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. It wasn't as easy as I just said it was. For some of you, this is actually very difficult. So, okay, so I'm feeling like somebody that was very challenged by this, very hurt by this, but also through that level of hurt comes like a significant amount of growth. So it's a win-win, but the road there was not easy. It was like, very, very difficult. But it's changed you into somebody that can view something objectively versus completely immersed, which is nice. Show me this King of Cups as an obstacle. Why is this here? You have the Five of Swords here. So, kind of what we were talking about in the beginning. This is somebody that was unable to connect with the energy or unable to be honest about it, how they felt. Perhaps it was conflicting with how they have been raised about energy. I feel like there's kind of an intermixing here, though, of like the intensity of it here, Pisces, for this person and how this was taken care of or addressed in the past. Perhaps this was like very intense for this person. And like it was very difficult for them to process this, and so it was easier to move away from it or something. And I feel like that may have devastated somebody here just because like in the past, like it was really, really fucking heavy. But now we've completely changed our perspective about it. I don't think you're like pining for this person. I don't think you're like, hurt in heart. Maybe you've got some questions about it at this point, but I don't feel like you are like devastated. Like I think you were at one other point, but no longer. I think you'll accept communication here, but I think you have a lot of significant things to weigh out because they're big outcomes with no matter which direction you choose, whether it is with this person or with yourself. And there are huge payoffs for each, I feel. Okay, show me the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, you have the Ace of Coins, so it's just repeating itself, an energy that was of offer, an opportunity being presented, but, that was the crux of this situation. Something was presented and something was denied. Something was taken away, or we couldn't accept it, or we needed to process the situation further. This is the Four of Swords here, so removing yourself, getting a different perspective, healing from a situation, recuperating from something. You know, also becoming kind of invisible on a thing because we don't have the emotional tools to deal with it. Show me the Page of Cups here in the past energy for Pisces. Ten of Wands. Interesting energy. I don't know if you guys want to go look at the Aquarius reading, but there's something like underlying thread here when it comes to an opportunity that's being presented. And granted, I did say that they are very different in how they are perceived here, just because here it's like somebody's done a lot of growth, somebody's healing, you know, and somebody has opportunities that are definitely life-changing, but also equally powerful and positive. And in the other reading, they had a situation with somebody that was willingly waiting for them, willingly being available for them, and watching them through this process of like denying the relationship or situation, or even working on it, and parting ways eventually, just because when nothing happens, right? 10 of Wands here. This is a burden that is willingly carried. It can also, I do want to say, be a lot of guilt as well. I don't know who gave to who, but there is an element of guilt here, either for the way that this was, I want to say, prepared, or the way that it played out, or there was a level of guilt in regard to withholding an opportunity, or yeah, withholding an extension of an opportunity, an olive branch, a beginning of something, friendship, love, whatever it may be. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands here. So, you know, something that you genuinely would have wanted, but didn't access or didn't allow. Show me energy for the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles here. So you have the 7 of Wands in reverse. I'm going to turn on the light for you guys. I feel like it's probably too dark in here. I hope that that's helpful. Yeah, you have the 7 of Wands here for this King of Swords and King of Pentacles here. With somebody cutting the situation out, you know, to get clarity of mind, or just because they couldn't deal. The 7 of Wands upright is somebody that feels a lot of anxiety. They feel that a situation is being thrust upon them. It's something that perhaps they aren't ready for, they don't want, or they don't know how it goes. There's a lot of anxiety that is attached to this card. In reverse, this is telling me that this person forfeit a situation because it was too emotionally either expressive, explosive, I don't know what I'm hearing. Yeah, they cut it out for better clarity. What's under here? Knight of Cups. They cut out an opportunity to here to, I feel, connect with somebody that could be emotionally beneficial for this person on an expression level, emotional expression, but they chose to not engage in it because perhaps that's a difficult thing for them, difficult subject for them to bridge. Okay, so future energy, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Show me for that. So you have the Page of Cups here. Yeah. The Page of Cups, and now you have the 4 of Swords here. So it's interesting. The wheels have turned. I feel like this person may have been the one that persisted in the past. With the Page of Cups, so this is the offer coming back around, something coming around again. I'm going to be I'm not going to be surprised if the Wheel of Fortune pops up in here. I think it should. I'm like crossing my fingers it does, because it feels like this is something that is very much guided to be in your life. And whether that be, for some of you, it's going to be re-engaging with this person. For some of you, I say that because this was the only situation that you would have experienced in your life that has changed you so profoundly. So it's dual payoff, you know, and you have to figure out which one is yours. Sometimes we're not meant to experience a relationship in its fullness as a relationship. Sometimes that is a catalyst tool for us to experience a significant amount of growth in ourselves. But it feels like this has affected both people though too. Is there more for this energy? Is there more for the Emperor and the Queen of Swords? Yeah, you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely dealing with a situation that we have rejection here. Situation that rejected us, you know, and I feel too, I think I said earlier with this Queen of Wands and this King or the Emperor, I feel that this person, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, I feel this is the same person, has grown into such a level of like personal power that they kind of are unshakable, which I find highly attractive. Okay, so this is that energy that this person finds highly attractive. How are they connecting? Because this feels distant, or this feels like not on the same plate yet. Maybe they're watching you, I don't know. Here we have the Four of Cups though. So the Eight of Cups with the Four of Cups, it's like this cyclical energy. It's like now it's my turn to say, I'm sorry, goodbye, you know. That's interesting. It gives the opportunity for growing with this person or growing on your own. You know, I mean, that no matter what, that is the opportunity that you will have no matter what. But it feels like that is very, very present here. So show me the Four of Pentacles as far as what's coming toward, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Show me where Pisces is within themselves. Okay, where is Pisces in themselves? Because you have the Death card, the Sun, and you have the Queen of Cups. So show me this energy. Okay, it's on the floor. Okay, so you have the Four of Wands here coming out in reverse, bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. For some of you, again, just kind of going back on what I said about the Death card and the Sun, this is a situation or period that is over for you. It was crucial that you experienced it, but the lesson, the education, the transformation has been achieved. For some of you, re-entering into this situation, it changes the stability of your life. It changes the stability of your foundation. You know, that can be something that we want to maintain for ourselves, something that we don't want to change, you know, and that's fair. That's fair. It does come with the Ace of Cups again, so there's a positive opportunity that's presenting itself that is there for you if you take it. And there's also an incredibly positive opportunity of self-healing and potential new love with a completely different person elsewhere. So, you know, that is an opportunity that is positive no matter how you slice it. I think there's just a lot of consideration into how it affects you as your growth progresses. Is this something that takes you back to anything or restricts you? Okay, but I feel that there's a lot of positive too. So that's really kind of, is there more to this? Two of Cups. It's like we see it, and then we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody here recognizes the connection, but they also recognize that there are better things for them out there. Two of Cups is not the only love that you can have. Just because this shows up doesn't mean that this is the only person that is going to be good for you in your life. Two of Cups is an energy where people love each other. Friends love each other, family members love each other. It's a connection card. It's one of love. It can be true love, but there's, you know, here we recognize that maybe this isn't for us with the Four of Cups. This is an energy of rejection. And we have it already somewhere here, somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Maybe. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Four of Pentacles, that's what we have. Yeah, I feel like this person is almost of the mindset to forfeit something here. Show me the Four of Pentacles as far as what's coming towards Pisces. Yeah, you have the World here. So what somebody's holding on to, it's for change. Four of Swords after the World. This is a transformation to heal for both people, even if it sucks that this doesn't come together. And for some of you, you may take this opportunity and it may be wonderful. For some of you, I'm reading for now, there's a level of healing here from the situation because you've decided to change it, because you realize that it's not enough. Doesn't mean the person was terrible. It's just, it's not for you now. And you're not the same person now. The world tells me that you've had a huge transformation. The world tells me that you've had a situation that has been cleared. So certain karmic levels have been cleared. You've understood a certain period of growth that was integral for you to move on to your next phase, you know. Some of you, again, this is a catalyst relationship, and that's okay. Show me the Queen of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. You have the Seven of Cups here for this energy. I like that just because it tells me that our options are more important than the offer of somebody. You know, we have a very steady core in how we, I guess it's an integral core, and regarding what is most important for us. The Seven of Cups is telling me that you have opportunities and options, which I've already expressed to you, Pisces, but it's presenting it again. You could be this person if you chose to. You could be this person's connection. Or if you chose to move elsewhere, you could be another connection somewhere else down the line. Or it's an opportunity that maybe doesn't involve love, but it involves a new layer of your life that you're supposed to live, you know? Huge transformation, moving into another huge period of transformation, you know? So learning a completely different lesson to experience in your life, having a completely different view and vantage point of the way that your life is turning. And it's self-governed. And I think that that's something that a lot of people struggle with, especially Pisces, just because Pisces sometimes has a difficulty within a world of tangibility and like practical energy. And just the mere act of living can be very uncomfortable for Pisces because Pisces lives in a nebulous world. You guys are ruled by Neptune. You know, there's a lot of confusion, delusions, you know, illusion that comes through that. And I feel that you've kind of gained a certain position on how you view your happiness and the level of growth that you've experienced, that you will take an opportunity that you may not know what's going to happen, but you know that you're ready for something different. And perhaps it doesn't involve this person, even though this also seems like a good opportunity as well. Show me the Seven of Pentacles here. The Knight of Cups coming through here, and the Nine of Coins. So a bit of a recap then from what I've been talking about, or a continuation of what I've been talking about. You know, it's opportunities that are presenting themselves, but it's like you choose to be elsewhere. You choose to do something that's more so self-gratifying, you know, than reconnecting here. And that's for some of you. You know, for some of you that want to enter into this, it literally does not feel bad. It feels that if, for those of you who want to re-enter into this, I'm going to shift gears here for a minute because I feel like I'm, you know, so invested in the ones that want to free themselves and change something about their future. For those of you who are not, who want to be involved in this, you do free yourself from a certain aspect. You do make a really positive direction in your future because nothing here feels super negative. Nothing here feels like you're going to be missing out on love. If anything, this is an opportunity to reconnect with somebody who you can now express fully. You know, so if you're in a phase in your life where you need to experience that with this person, then go for it. Life is not permanent. You have a limited amount of time here, and make the best of it. I'm not trying to scare you, but make the best of it. If this is an opportunity that you know you will never get in your life again and you want to experience it with the potential for good or for bad, and it's a mix of both because that is life, experience it. There's nothing wrong with that, Pisces. But with Pisces, sometimes we want somebody else to make the decision for us. That was what I was looping back to, thank God. We want somebody else to make the decision for us because sometimes opportunities and decisions are very, very difficult for Pisces at times, and it feels like this might be kind of that. So I feel some of you are letting something go in that regard, and I feel some of you are also walking into that willingly. And that's okay too, because sometimes Pisces needs to be a little bit dependent upon another person. Not necessarily codependent, but dependent. Especially if it's somebody that deals with like finances, the practical, tactical side of life, you know. You'll be the perfect match for that. You will. It's a perfect match. And you even come up as the Queen of Pentacles. So, Jesus, I feel like I'm yammering on here. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here either way, Pisces. I'm going to get a little something here. Can you show me for Pisces, please? Oh. Yeah, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life and relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, okay? Balance is at the bottom of the deck. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I feel you guys are switching things up, you know, and this does feel like a 50-50 situation. This does feel like there's a big group of you who are like, no, I think I've had enough of this situation. I love this person, bless their heart, and I'm doing me now, you know, and then there's a group of you that's like, I want to be in this. And I feel that this is presenting itself in a way that feels comforting and welcoming and changed. Romance angel here. Okay. Show me a romance angel for this situation, please. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Bottom of the deck, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I don't know if that has anything to do with anybody here. I know that healing family issues connects a bit to me with that Aquarius reading that I had mentioned earlier. So if there is a connection here with Aquarian energy, or that reading resonates for you, because there is kind of like a very unique, like they got a very harsh version of this. You get a version that has two opportunities that are incredibly positive outcomes, no matter which way you slice it. But the reason I'm mentioning the Aquarian reading is because healing family issues also can talk about healing lineage, healing the connections between tradition and family values, community, family communities, religious communities. That is very damaging for some people, you know, and some people thrive upon it. And there's no judgment in either way, but there's something here where it's like we have the opportunity to address that and heal it, whatever it may be. So I don't know if there's any advice other than what I've already given you. I feel that that is pretty self-explanatory here. I don't want to keep going and going and going. I'm going to stop this here. Is this okay? So okay. One of these. Trust is coming out here. Bottom of the deck, taking risks. Yeah, you guys, this applies to both versions of what I just spoke about, whether you're going off in your own direction or whether you're going and connecting to this person. Trust the situation that you choose. And the trick here, is that you need to come to this decision on your own. It's not about having somebody make the decision for you. This is you coming to it on your own and being very clear in your intention and direction. Taking risks both ways. Turns out it feels good, brings balance here, and it helps you heal certain aspects of your life that perhaps you weren't, you know, that you needed some push with. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this reading is helpful for you. Yeah, if it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to leave any donations, it helps me and I appreciate it. There's a link in the description box below. And also, if you're seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and I will get back to you soon. All right, take care, you guys. Bye, Pisces.